We are on our way to Fort Valley, Virginia. Getting out of DC is a pain. Leisha is in the house. She's going to be sleeping in the tent, and I'll be sleeping inside the Prius. Prius does not like going uphill. I am almost near the Massanutten Trail. The goal now is just to find camping for the night. I know that down here off of this road, off of the overview, there is Camp Roosevelt. If you want to stay there, that's a $10 per campsite. But up ahead is a free campsite that I'm going to check out first. The problem is I'm coming here on Saturday, and I think a lot of the DC hipsters have come here and taken all the campsites up. So hopefully I'll find a really decent campsite for free. For today, this is a free campsite, which is nice. Tent is over there. Prius camper is here. I'm going to stay in the Prius camper. Leisha is going to stay in the tent, and I think that should be good. So the next time you come here, make sure that you bring your own wood. It's surprisingly hard to find wood in a forest. So I'm here in the Little Fort Campground. You can see the Prius camper, and I got the bike ready, and I'm on campsite 9. The cool thing about this campsite on the George Washington National Forest, it's Little Fort Campground. You don't have to pay. It's a free campsite, but you have to get here early. And if I'm looking at the trails, this is where I'm at. What I'm going to try and do is ride on the ATV trails all the way down to Edinburgh Gap, and then ride all the way back. So that should be interesting. And there is another trail that's specific for hikers and mountain bikers called Massanutten Trail. I might ride a little bit of that once I get down here, but I don't have a lot of water. I know that down here there is a spring for water, and I might stop there and get some water. The way it works is that you pick the campsite that you want, and you see these that are red. This doesn't work very well if you're colorblind, but this means that it's taken. So I'm on 9. I'll flip it over to red, and that means that it's taken. So it's a very simple system. This one is available, that's available, that's available. So 1 is over there, and it's available. So if you wanted to get that, you just flip it over, and that's it. So when you get here, you have to make a choice: left, right, or straight. Edinburgh Gap, this is very confusing because it says Peter Mill Run parking, and it just goes that way, but I think that's the way we want to go. At least that's the route I'm taking. This is mostly a Jeep trail, so it should be very easy on a mountain bike. I'm gonna ride this rocky area. This is what people would come and do: motorcycle rides and Jeep rides. This is the meetup. This is gonna be easy for me going downhill. Oh, this is hilly. So this is where I came with my Yamaha Super Tenere, and I chickened out, but you can kind of see, you can pick the areas that you ride. Very easy. I think we're going the right way. Look at this big spot here. What is this? Oh, this is like a skills thing for vehicles with a creek crossing. I think there's a creek crossing over here. So as you're going this way, this is the easy trail. When you get here, this is the hard trail. According to this, it just goes and loops back to the same trail. So if you like trails to be a little bit more difficult, like here, go this way. Make sure we shift. It's a little wet. So there's some sand here, which kind of like makes your bike squirm a little bit. And this is mostly downhill. So going back up is going to be difficult. But that's when you're really going to have to work out. I think at the end of this, I'm going to stop and get some water. I know there's a natural spring at the bottom of this mountain that people fill up. So I get some water there. Early in the morning, not a lot of people out, but this is frequented by ATVs and Jeeps. If this dual sport area is this rocky, imagine what the Massanutten Trail is like. That is a bear right on the trail. Holy shit, that's a bear. That is a freaking bear on the trail. Holy shit. I have some food with me. Holy cow, I've never seen, that is a big bear. That's a black bear. Oh, he saw me. Holy shit. I think I should wave or something. I don't know. Should I make noise, bear? Oh, good. He's running away. Oh, that is good. Oh, man, that was good. Oh, a bear. I am glad I talked loud, but Jesus, that was a big bear. Amazing, he was just on the trail. I hope Leisha is okay. Jesus Christ. And it, holy cow. You know, on video, I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't know if you guys can tell the, I guess I snuck up on him. The reason I'm talking loud, so this bear goes away. But the black bears, they're the ones that are usually skittish of people. So he was right about here. And when he got here, he darted to the right. Here comes the ATV, guys. It is nice to kind of ride this large of a trail by yourself. Most of the time I've been doing just road cycling too, but I prefer this. You get a workout, you don't have to deal with people on their phones. It's like win-win. This clay soil holds that water in here pretty well. The cool thing about a bicycle, you can go on the sides, not get too wet here. But you can see how rocky this trail is. You kind of have to pick your way around. My pedals have hit rocks multiple times. This is a very large clearing, and I'm not really sure. I think it might be like a meetup for Jeeps or something. A lot of water comes down the mountain. This is the water, I believe, that gets filtered in the at the bottom of the mountain, and you can drink it. This is a nice little feature. I never even realized it was here. It's a little lake. Jesus, freaking thing is rocky. Almost. This one's difficult right here. Let's see if I can pick my way through. Nope. Been downhill for a while and it hurts my hands. My forearms are pretty stiff. But this is going to be one tough uphill. It's got little points where you can kind of rest, but man, it is just climbing all the way, and it's rocky, so it is difficult. This is the easy way, starting in that little fort and coming down here. That's the way you want to go, but if you go down, you're gonna have to go up. So, I believe there's more jeeps coming. I think the jeeps are. Oh, this might be poison ivy. Oh man. You start seeing the fresh gravel here. This is the end of Peter's Mill, and there's going to be a Route 675 down the street. So it also gets a little bit hotter here. Edinburgh Gap, ATV, OHV parking, right over here. You have to be careful crossing this, but if you make this left, there is a water fountain that I'm going to ride to. And to the right is Edinburgh. There's actually really nice vistas, but I'm going to go left and get some water. And I'm going to go on the road. Ah, man, so this is really the only spot to fill up anywhere. Guys, that is pretty much what Tasker's Gap, Peter's Mill is. This is Route 678. You can park over there. That's a very good parking area for doing jeeping and dirt biking. Or you can park at Little Fort Campground, as I did, and I came down. But now I am going to be riding 9 miles back to Fort Valley. That's right, this is 9 miles. Make sure you bring plenty of water. I did not bring plenty of water. If you don't, there is a natural spring if you go to the left on this road at the end of the 675, and we can fill up there. But it's such a difficult part. This part starting here is a lot more difficult, I think, because it's got a very steep grade, but I'm gonna give it a try. The real mountain biking trail and hiking trail is here. If you go this way, you'll see this sign, Massanutten Trail, Bear Trap Trail, Woodstock Tower Road. Woodstock Tower Road. So this would be the trail, but it looks pretty, I guess it would be a good, I think it's an expert sort of trail. So I'm going to stick to the fire road slash dirt road. So I had a little bit of a malfunction here. My granny gear won't engage because look, my cable, I don't know if you can tell, but it busted. It completely broke, so I can't shift it into the easier gears because I want it to go up these big hills, and so I need a new shifter cable. So there's quite a bit of downhill. I didn't even realize that this was so hilly because I was struggling going up, but yeah, it's nice that it's downhill. Oh man, that looks fun. I am not jealous at all. It's funny, like I thought people got Jeeps and all they did was ride to Starbucks. Well guys, I am back in the car. I did, what, 20 miles or something? Just so you know, at Little Fort where I'm at now, where there's free camping, if you start going from here to 675 Edinburgh, it's actually more difficult because it's mostly uphill. What I found is in Edinburgh, if you go up, there is a massive uphill, and then it kind of just keeps going downhill. So I made it here in record time. So pretty amazing, but that was a really good ride, and there was like about 20 Jeeps on the trail. You can see Jeeps everywhere now. So
I am about to head out and pick up Leisha because she hiked all the way down. So this is going to be the end of the ride, but come out here to Peter's Mill and Edinburgh Gap. It's really pretty. There's tons of forest roads to do, and it's just amazing. And there's natural spring water that you can use to drink. So that's what saved me in Edinburgh. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.